Hello there everyone, and welcome back to this Call of Warhammer campaign as the vampire counts. So we're dealing with, beastmen all over the place. We're dealing with orcs. And we're dealing with a crusade they've called against our capital. And we want to take care of these in order. Now, firstly, the priority was to take out the orcs. But with all of this, it's sort of a mix match of everything coming together. But before I thought about actually going at an end turn, because I think I've set everything up to protect my capital, and the move here to with this necromancer to go through and take out the beastmen. He will stop there, so we'll go ahead, just take this army from Null and attack this army of orcs, defeat them in battle, which should clear off this area pretty much entirely, and we can send forces down through here to sort of clean up the orcs and hopefully capture all of this area. And then we have this army that could go this way, clean up the beastmen, and yeah, we got an army stationed in the capital to defend that, so that should be good. So without further ado, I think we go ahead and charge these. They might move away, they didn't. Stone trolls is probably the hardest thing in this army. The rock lobbers might be troublesome, but I think we can deal with that. We don't actually have that much cavalry in this army, but we have the Nekrash. I have a really hard trouble pronouncing that, so I just call them necromancers. So the Nekrash. Anyways, let's go ahead and charge forth. Doesn't really change anything in the balance of power if we go or attack during night or day, and I like the day more because I can see what I'm doing. So yeah, let's go ahead and attack. Manfred the Silver-Tongued. Has he? Wasn't he called? What was he called before? Manfred the Honorable or something. Now it's Silver-Tongued. Or maybe it always was Silver-Tongued. I can't remember that he was called Manfred the Silver-Tongued. Strange tidings. Anyways, let's go attack these orc bastards. For the vampires. And here we are, a complete whiteout. But we got nice open area, which the necro thingamajiggies can utilize. We got a lot of archers in front. I think we'll actually keep this sort of position more than I'll move the general up there. But let's go ahead and start. Our thick formation is not going to help us that much against the masses of I mean the rock lobbers, which are definitely gonna get a lot of hits on us, but their thick formations are not good either against our swarm of arrows and the necromancer using their dark magic with these blood thingies. Oh, here comes the stones. Where are they aiming? Oh, right through my formations. And many people have commented, or quite a few have commented about my my inability to sort of save my troops. But as I said to most of these comments, I'm a necromancer, and what kind of necromancer, what kind of self-respecting necromancer or vampire cares about his own soldiers? And plus, they're already dead. How more dead can they become? So right now, we've killed 30% of the enemy force, and they have killed 8%. And they're just walking around in all this mess of magic and arrows flying. I think it's time though that we moved up the front line. To protect our archers. And protect the necromancers. I think I can take general around and take out those bloody catapults. Actually, I can take out those orc boys. That should be pretty easy. And now the orcs smash into the line of the undead as the halberdiers go in. Oh, they break before they even... Yeah, the what's it called? The boar riders. They're not very good. The enemy's breaking all across the line, except for the black orcs. There are actually the trolls as well. They're gonna be troublesome taking out. We took out the what's it called? The boar riders. So we got that settled. Activate the ability and then charge in the back here, and we should be able to break this side. Ooh, get a powerful charge in there. And smash these bastards. We got massive rat going on throughout the line. Everyone forward! Slay them! The orcs are always... Keep them running. We don't want to burn our own guys with the blood thingy, so let's turn that off. I told you to stop firing your magics, damn you! I was playing through what's it called? Mark of Chaos, Warhammer Mark of Chaos, and these guys, I guess the model looks pretty similar, but these guys, or he looks exactly like this. The undead wizard I met in the cave. He looks exactly like this guy. He looks like, I think he had the red thing on rather than the black. But he looks exactly like that. Bloody orcs. There's a funny quote, but I can't really remember how it goes, but it's about the orcs and how they never lose, or they never sort of retreat or anything. And it was how he the thought process behind either running or dying. I should have saved that. I can't remember where I read it, but it was pretty darn funny. I think we're gonna, let's get all our archers together. Oh, you know what? You can fire again. We've got a unit here of black orcs trying to get through the hailfire arrows, and now the necromancer's firing. I think we're gonna see about getting... Oh, let's get this unit back, and then the archers can fire on the trolls. Let's keep up the chase, boys. Chase them off the field. And we can, I guess, get the force together over here. So they're running back. We can see where the trolls are going. The trolls are in pursuit. Yet so far we're unable to fire upon them, but we will. Those bloody trolls. Spread out. Continue on running. They're out of range, but soon they will come within range. Some Orc lobbers getting back into position. I'm gonna charge them. Bring Manfred the Silver-Tongued back into line. Let's get all our bow units up in front, so you can deal with those stone trolls. Actually, stone trolls are on the way, so better form quickly along that line instead. They're trying to use their blood magic to kill them, but they're able to take that. I'm not entirely sure if the trolls are actually this strong, because are they really this strong? And the thing is, maybe they're strong. There was one, I can't remember who it was, that sort of argued about, I think it was actually Manfred, and how powerful he actually is in the board game, or the tabletop version of Warhammer, and said that that would be too much to sort of actually put him in terms of Warhammer, but they shouldn't go. I don't think they should go after. As I said many times, I don't think when making Total War Warhammer, they shouldn't go by the tabletop. They should go by the lore rather. They can, I guess, they can take hints from the tabletop, sort of how the units operate and such, but they shouldn't go completely by the tabletop. As in some instances it might not be that balanced, but that's coming from me, and I haven't really played it in quite some time, and when I actually played it, I sort of didn't really play it either. It was more collecting the models, so that might not be I might not be the person to sort of, I'm not an expert on it, but I would rather say that they would take it from the lore rather than taking it from the board game, how the units sort of, how well they operate, because I think that was sort of what kept other sort of games that were made on Warhammer, kept them down, because they went sort of for that rather than going more for just doing their own thing. It should be, as I've said before, it should be it should be Total War, but they should use Total War. No, what I'm saying? It should be Total War, but they should use the Warhammer lore. I think we're done with the battle, aren't we? So I think I can safely retreat from this, because I think everyone's given up except this little unit here. We can't even target it, so yeah, should be safe. Yes, and there we go. Heroic victory. I only lost 300 men. Or 400 actually. I lost 700, so 300 was raised again. Weren't pulverized. The skeletons weren't pulverized, so they were able to get them back together. So yeah, let's go back to the campaign map. Also, sort of, when it was loading, I thought about the thing here that they've sort of said it, that it should be, I'm guessing, since they said sort of like a quest line for the different guys, that it will play sort of like maybe the small campaigns in Napoleon, that it's sort of, you know, you will follow Napoleon through his line, not as hopefully not as linear as that, but in a sort of in a sense of how how it will play out. And I think that what will happen is the main character, whoever you have, probably gets upgraded and goes along this and gets XP and sort of stuff like that. So you will build on him. So in case of von Karstein, you won't start the campaign with having a super beast von Karstein. You might have level 1 von Karstein and then level him up, or something like that. Execute them. Splash. Silver tongue. Still confused about this. I have to go and check the last one I made to see. Poor with taxes, promising tactician, strong defender, nocturnal, 3 command when fighting at night, merciful judge, believes that the people will believe in justice when justice is shown to contain mercy. Courageous, scarred, bears many scars, understands the darkness. There are those among the living and the undead that understand the true power of the dark power, and they can use it to achieve their goals. Or of dark majesty, espionage. Where did I find that? Oh, espionage, siege master, merciless conqueror. So he's a merciless when conquering, but when it comes to his law, he finds compassion. Strong attacker, inspirational speaker, warlord of terror, good at the walls, infantry master, and feel honored, a night fighter, a vampire, saintly ruler. This man has become a champion of the virtues through his righteous path of improving the lives of all under his rule. Some of these sort of seem to rhyme badly with being a vampire. But I think we moved everything we can, so let's see what the enemy is about to bring at our doorsteps. Let's go ahead and end turn. They're moving in. That little shit army, is they really gonna try? The Reichlanders might be troublesome. They may actually send a general that's worthy of them our time. Rudolf. Oh yeah, this would. Ooh, yes, this one is troublesome. But I might be able to win this, or at least I will kill off the wizards. We have to. This is not a real big thing if we lose this region, though. We can claim this back pretty darn soon. And this faction is not really something to be. The Grand Duchy of Talabekland is not that impressive at the moment. They have three regions, and I think we can take that back once the crusade is called off for Drakenhof. But anyways, let's go ahead and defend this town to the best of our ability. And so here we are at the siege.
As you wish.
The enemy is gonna go ahead and gonna send up. They have a lot of priests, which is gonna be troublesome. But the main goal, I think, will be trying to actually let them in through the main gate, so I can burn them going in through there, and then also trying to actually kill off the wizard. I think we're gonna put the heavily armed ones up on the wall, and then we have the 2 others down here, and then the general will ride out through the side gate here and hopefully sideswipe the wizards, come in with a charge and just send them off. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's go ahead and execute it. Now I think I said it in one of the other videos. If you have anything like I would like Lord John's opinion on this regarding Third World Warhammer, or something that you think that I haven't brought up, or something that you like, have you thought about this and how this would affect, or anything really, because right now I can't really think of much more to say, but or if you come by some news that I haven't heard about it, like, did you hear about this? Then yeah, I could talk about it in the next Warhammer video. Doing quite a few now. Doing this called Warhammer. I'm also doing the Warsword Conquest, and I'm doing the Mark of Chaos. So I got 3 different Warhammer things going on. Should actually probably, well, let's target the wizards. Should probably actually target the priests of Ulrich. Actually, these guys are standing just in front there, so they might be a good target to fire at. Oh, they are throwing fire on my general. He's going through the fire. Raise your spears high. Oh yeah, when I actually think about it, talking about the Necrorash being a splitting image of the unit from Battle March, or from Warhammer Mark of Chaos, these wizards are the splitting image of that Lord Teclis has taught me the art of fire guy. Even though we made a head-on charge on this unit of wizards, they were actually able to stay off the attack. And you know what, when I'm talking about this, I forgot that I'm actually doing a fourth sort of video series on Warhammer, which is the Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, which we are doing. And it's been a while since I've posted another one of those videos. We haven't really been able to get that group together, and we'll go into the sort of the actual questing now, when we've got around the have they still been able to fire off or shoot off fire even though they were engaged in melee? That was strange. But I think we'll get around to doing quite a bit of that next week, so you will see more of that. The first one got quite a lot of hits, so it seems as though it's something that people want to continue seeing. Hopefully they burn their own troops doing this. Not entirely sure what these guys are doing. The gate is at 95%, so they only need to hit it a little bit more before they get through. There's one single wizard left. There we go, the wizards are gone. You know what, I think maybe I should charge out, just drawing these groups in towards getting burnt there. Otherwise we might never get this over with. The priests of Ulrich are fighting pretty heavily up here. I believe that I read somewhere that the most sort of what should you say, the most or the best warriors, sort of one of their things is to actually, or of Ulrich, is to dye their hair green. Also one of the things, but you might notice, is that none of them have helmets, and that's also a thing for Ulrich, I believe, that they're not supposed to wear anything on their head or any gear to protect their head. But after watching what's it called, Game of Thrones, I think everyone would agree that you should always wear a helmet. Burn some knights there. Hopefully we'll able to hold them there. The warrior priests of Sigmar I guess there might be something for the Sigmarites to not wear helmets. You don't often see them with helmets, but I don't think it's actually a specific thing like it is for the Ulricans. They're just standing and taking it. Although the Ulricans are slowly massacring this unit. Looks as though they got through and not a lot of them are burning, but still the Knights Panthers versus all these rather crappy skeleton units. And this unit of witch hunters. I'm not sure who's gonna win in that struggle. So not really 100%. Oh, the archers are out of. I was gonna say bows, but I mean arrows. I'm thinking about possibly doing a charge in through the gate, just to hit them and then ride back out again. But I'm not. Yeah, let's actually do it. I don't think there's any morale negative for losing the general, since everyone's sort of undead. Well, it should possibly do, since losing the sort of magical connection to the vampire or something. I'm not sure. We might be able to scare some of the oh! He's taken down by that witch hunter. Oh. They managed to take down one of the Knights Panther, but then they were killed off. Although we're doing, it looks, let's see, what does it say? Victories seem certain. And for these guys, victories seem certain. So it looks as though these guys are gonna win this fight, actually. The witch hunters are certainly losing a lot of men. Ulricans are going strong though, and once they get down, there's nothing really to stop them. The Ulricans, of course, they I guess they can go out for this one is Duchy of Talabecland, but the Ulricans are from Middenheim, and is it Middenland, I think it's actually called. And they have their stronghold there after the tribe that was supposedly guided by Ulrich up to that the mountain top, which they sort of, it's sort of like those castles in Shogun where they sort of take a mountain and then they sort of cut off the top and have it completely flat, and you have sort of that but it was like a massive hill they did that with, so you got these sheer cliffs and then walls up around that, so it's really heavily defended area. Just like most of the impressive cities of the Empire, they're really good defensive positions. I think Ulrich is the god. He's the god of winter, wolves, and he's a war god. Similar to Sigmar, but Sigmar is more in the defense of Empire. While the Ulricans are more offensive, if I remember correctly. That they will go on the attack more, and signified by the fact that they do not carry a helmet. I guess that sort of counts towards the aggressiveness of their nature. There's a little bit of maybe berserker kind of style, I'm not sure. I do not actually know that much about the knightly orders. I do not know about the Knight Panthers. that much. Slowly going through here, these units won't really stand. Let's send down the archers to help out. It's a bit late, but why not? Now go down over there. The door is right over there. Let's see if we can finish this battle. I think the sheer number of the fact that we're outnumbering them so much could possibly lead to victory down here. Although the skeletons only carry small knives or daggers, which they fight with. Oh, they're slowly marching in. Come on, burn them. Okay, don't burn them. Let them march in unopposed. Oh, they're gonna smash through these skeletons. They do not stand a chance against the priests of Sigmar, and they haven't been fighting at all up until this point. Might as well just speed this up, so we don't spend a lot of time just looking at this. I could, since they were pretty passive, I guess I could have taken the unit and run off, and so I would have kept the town, but it feels sort of disingenuous to do that. Splashy, splashy, splashy. But we took quite a lot of them down, given the fact that they were warrior priests. Oh, there was only one Ninth Panther left. But yeah, close defeat. We lost all our men, and the enemy actually recovered quite a lot. Or they recovered, well, quite a lot given how many they lost, I guess. Anyway, so there we go, we lost that place. Not a big loss though. I think we can easily retake that. The Grand Barony of... Wait, what was that? Someone had fallen to Slaanesh heresy. Some orcs marching around up there. I guess there were another incursion of the orcs further to the north and not just down here in the south. They haven't actually laid siege to my castle. That's interesting. They're just gonna leave it be, or retrain and train a lot of people. Construction. We gotta keep the constructions up. Irrigation. Mordheim. They do not have a lot of farming in Mordheim. Templehof. I can't do a lot of expensive stuff. Pöttingen is doing stuff. Jousting. That's not really necessary. Boom, boom, boom. They sacked the settlement after taking it. We have been recruiting more troops for these different... Actually move some of these guys around because we're not making a lot of money. So I want to keep the... we want to turn it into a lucrative or a, what's it called? Turn it around. Cannot keep losing cash. Let's take this army and go for the Beastmen. Try to eradicate them. I can bring these 3 units around, get them in. This place is only guarded by humans. That we want to change that around to have skeletons guarding our places. Let's see, this place has a lot of troops that we could send out to deal with the Orcs. Can actually attack maybe that town down there. We also, I think I recruited quite a lot of troops around here, which we could put together to form an army. And another 2 units. What do we actually need? Take those 2. There we go, there we have an army. So either strike against those or go against the town. We have this army going here. We've got this army. They've trapped these guys in. See about actually attacking them. Can move out the army from Nuln. But I think I want to recruit some troops to move in to hold the town in its stead. So 2 of these, and 1 of that will hold the town. And then we can see about moving out. Oh, we can actually move out without it going into rebellion. So we can continue down here. I can recruit a zombie, but I don't feel I need that. There's no one really at risk of taking the city, so we can leave it like that for now. We have been recruiting troops out there, but they won't be able to reach the town, so we'll have to leave them out there. But we want to push, maybe we can push some soldiers, these soldiers, toward Wurderberg. And then to see about taking that settlement back. Yes. Let's go ahead and have this fight, see if we can break these. Otherwise we can bring in Manfred to take it out. We have a lot of zombies and they have a lot of gores. It's gonna be an interesting fight. Let's go ahead and go in and fight it. For the von Karstein! Boom, and there we are. We have a catapult with us. So we're gonna utilize that to the fullest of extent. And the big horde of zombies. Just gonna drag a big line of zombies. They're gonna be slowly marching into the enemy and just sapping their strength. And then we will have the actual force, which there isn't a lot of. Oh. Well, they're gore, so putting out stakes won't do that much. And after that we can send in the actual force to... Well, when I say actual force, we got this melee unit and... oh, that's about it. Yeah, that's the only one we got. Okay, well... We might win this. Let's go. Oh yeah, we get the reinforcement units, don't we? Might as well start marching. See, what unit are we targeting right now, actually? There's a lot of gores. a lot of them. Should probably actually target the Minotaurs. Oh, they're charging. They're charging the zombies. Holy hell. Everyone target those bastards, except you. All the archers will target the Minotaurs. Oh wait, what's this? It looked like there was an enemy unit that come in there. Keep up the fire. We haven't killed anyone. Come on. Shoot them down. Should be able to kill a few of them. I mean, the amount of arrows we should be able to pepper into that. Let's see if we can't use the cavalry for some hammer and anvil moves. Although this is light cavalry, so it's not very useful for anything. Oh, they made it through. Sent forth the only real melee unit we got. And draw the archers back. Cavalry charged in, but it's not like they did a whole lot. Ooh, the Minotaurs were done with that zombie unit. Still hasn't killed a single soldier in that unit. Wait, where did my other cavalry go? There they are. Stop this gore unit. All along the line, zombies are holding on against the Beastmen. Reinforcements have arrived, but it's a bit late. But the Beastmen will be tired once they actually... let's actually target a big unit over there. So far we have killed 30% of the enemy, and the enemy has killed 36 of our. So it's pretty even in that sense. But of course the Beastmen have a lot more troops than us. Let's march through. Probably not going to be able to reach. So it might be better just to set up our position here. We can move the cavalry over there. And have that cavalry unit move around and do some proper hammer and anvil. The Minotaurs are really destroying everything. And haven't been able to kill a single one, not even a single one of them have been bloodied. But now they're starting to get through the zombies. Cavalry could mop up a few of the fleeing troops. We actually did quite well. It's 46 to 46%. So, and they were outnumbering us by a lot. So, Gores are completely and utterly worthless in that sense. Here we go. Get ready for the charge. Kaboom! I'm gonna keep away from the Chief's Guard though. The charge is the important part, to get the charges in. Hammer and anvil, turn around. Ooh, the Chief's Guard is gonna come in the way. Move away. They're very angry. Oh, only the general remains. The Vampire Lord. He's having trouble. You have to focus on the... They're still charging after him. Oh. They're still charging after this unit. What's going on up here? Oh, we killed quite a bit of troops trying to advance on that emplacement. Let's see if we can't get some charges in now. Let these bastards tire themselves out. There's still some zombies here, so we could get in a hammer and anvil. Even though the anvil consists of... Oh, it's actually the skeleton unit. So it's an actual... or it was an actual force. Before it got utterly destroyed. Charge after that unit. Percentage enemies killed 68%. Allies killed 57%. Right now we've killed more percentile, the percentile, we've killed more enemies than they have killed our troops, and then they outnumbered us by at least something like 1,000 men. So I would say we're doing pretty darn good, although the first army has now been completely destroyed. Most units are routing, but these guys have to, they have a long run to get to my second position, and one's engaged over there. They're gonna be tired, they're gonna be wounded, and they're gonna come under archer fire and then having to run into heavily armored skeleton spearmen. Head-on charge. How well with these gores? Ooh, here we go. 142 to start off with. And Jesus Christ. 60. That unit got completely and utterly destroyed in that charge. What a charge! The Gores are really useless units. Let's go ahead and see if we can charge that Chief's Guard. That's probably one of the units that makes up most of the strength in the Beastmen army here. The Gores can't count for a lot. Got a good charge in. And we're able to retreat without more or less any casualties. We lost one horseman. Problem is going to be the Beastmen, or the Minotaurs. They are the real problem in this army, and probably consists of most of the strength rating for this army. That's kind of ridiculous. It's basically all of the strength, which is counted into the sort of army strength points, all comes from that unit. This is kind of interesting. We have a skeleton guy here dancing, but he's frozen sort of in time, so he's stuck there dancing on top of his horse forever. These guys must be so tired just charging after the cavalry constantly. Oh, we've one archer unit that's returned. See if we can get them back in action. I think it's pretty unnecessary to shoot arrows at the retreating soldiers. We'll tell them to hold the fire. Let them pass. I rode a bit too far away from the unit. I want to stay a bit closer, being able to attack. There's quite a lot of dead corpses here. I hope I win the battle, because then it'll be rather a rogue battle. But the Minotaurs, since I haven't killed any of those, I don't think victory is possible. Charge! I mean, get away! Charge in a different direction! Ah, we lost a lot of horsemen there. Got cut down by the big axes. Let's see about actually putting them over there and then resting. Trying to get them back into fighting condition. Let's speed it up a bit. Actually, what I'll do is I'll stop record here, and then we'll jump to the point where they actually reach the line. And there we're back. I'm just starting recording again when the arrows start flying. And the horsemen are warmed up again. We're gonna charge this little small unit, take that one out. The Minotaurs is over on the right side. Most of the Gores have disappeared out of the army. There's a bit here in the center, but the Gores are pretty terrible, so they're not really the unit I'm worried about. See about crushing those units. I want to kill as many of them as possible rather than actually capturing them, because I know they're gonna get released once the Beastmen win the battle. See about charging this unit. Come on. Hopefully get quite a lot of kills here. 71 right now. 70, 69. Oh, there we go. Oh, we actually routed it. That was pretty darn good. So we just routed one of the Beastigore units, which is one of the heavier units in this army. It broke, which should have counted on their strength, but they still strength-wise. They still are more powerful than us. Oh, we've got a mass rout going on here. It's basically only the Minotaurs fighting at this point. Everyone else is routing. The Beastigores are back. Chief's Guard in the back here is moving. I think they're moving for the archers. Let's have them run out there. We want to shoot the enemy in the open, where our arrows can do as much damage as possible. Let's see if those Beastigores want to come again. Gonna go ahead and charge them once more. When possible. We've killed one Minotaur. Praise be to Jesus. They decided not to pursue the archers. Let's turn around and do a charge straight into the Beastigores. See if we can send that unit off. They're losing men from archer fire. Here comes the charge. It smashes right through the unit. And they're broken. Let's see about getting the Chief's Guard now. And then once it's done, it will only be the Minotaurs left. We're down to 16 Minotaurs now. We're actually... might actually win this. Most of the enemy army is routed at this point. There's only the Chief's Guard and the Minotaurs left. And if the Chief Guards... they look to be the same as the Beastigores. So they might have similar stats. So they might be just as easily taken down. And once that's done, we just have to deal with these Minotaurs. You know what, archers? Fire Minotaurs. They're being hit by the archers. Let's go ahead and charge them. Hold fast, archers! Oh, we didn't get a proper charge going. Well, we sort of did. It appeared. Just at the end there. We're gonna retreat and see about getting another one in there. The Chief's Guard is running away. It's pretty strange. Now they're being chased. Not entirely sure what they're doing. Even though the enemy is at this point 96%, we've killed 96% of the enemy force, and still they're stronger than us. Although we've lost 66%. But still, the enemy army, that just shows how much of their army is just those Minotaurs, and how crap the rest of the units are. I guess the Chief's Guard is similar to Beastigors, although they seem to carry a higher morale stats. Now you're doomed. Boom! We killed off the head honcho. The enemy general is killed. Mogrog Highwayman was killed. I think we can shoot the rest of them down. We'll let you run. Send over the cavalry to over here. See what's going on. There's 14 of them left. Still 14 too many. I think one just fell, so yes, we're at 13 at this point. Maybe I can get some charges going here. Over on the left side. There's one guy left. And smash. Yes, double time. We want you over here to help out. Still, the strength counter hasn't moved at all, and 98% of the Beastmen army is destroyed. See about getting a charge in here. Charge! They should be able to deliver quite a blow on them. Yes, we took one of them out. Let's get out of there again. I want to hit these guys. We're able to deliver a lot of damage there, I think. Oh, they're down to 9. You can see the light in the end of the tunnel. There is a possibility. Victory seems as a possibility now. There's 8 of them. See about getting another charge in. Let's go. Come on. They're aiming for this guy. Splash. Didn't kill him. I'm not sure they actually delivered that much damage to him. There's 6 of them left. There's 5. There is 4. Ooh, you can see the strength meter now going quite heavily. Now there's 3. Slowly by surely, thousands upon thousands of cuts towards these minotaurs is slowly taking them down. Now there's only 2 of them left. Go on. You can do it, soldiers. I believe in you. There's 1 left. There's 0 left. Victory has been achieved. That was kind of eerie how they like didn't say anything and they just. Anyways, heroic victory. We lost quite a bit of troops, but we completely destroyed this army, which was the good thing. So let's go back to the campaign. And here we are. We executed a lot of them. Man of the hour, yes, of course. Wallace Godwinson. Aspiring commander, social drinker, fair fighter, speaks of loyalty and religious. Why don't you move in? Actually, we move you over to this town. You get the bigger town, and this unit can. Don't really want humans in my army. 2 units of zombies. They can go in here. Boom! That was a good battle. Anyways, looking at the time here. This is probably more than an hour. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed this battle, and I will be seeing you for the next one. Bye!